welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're covering Stage 6 of Finnish Brutality 2020, Overrun. And that's pretty much what happens here. We're back on the stage that has that big old T-55 on it. And on the first time we saw it on Stage 2, all you could do is touch the front glacis. Now they let you climb on it, which is way cool. So you get up on the main deck, you're using the turret for cover because you've knocked this T-55 out. Now you're using it for cover to overrun the enemy in his trenches. Down at the far end of the bay, you have 3 steel IPSC targets against the backstop. They're roughly about 100 meters away. And you got to get 3 hits in typewriter fashion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty straightforward. You would then abandon the rifle on the top of the turret. They got a special place for it. And then you jump off the tank or swing off the barrel. Well, that's what everybody else was supposed to do. They did have a way you could climb up and down, and I was informed by one of the ROs that that's what they preferred that I do, so I definitely followed their recommendation. Other people, like at Zach's run, you'll see he made like Tarzan, like a real man, and swung off that main gun and got right into the fight. So once you got down on the deck, you went up to the firing line, or fault line I should say, and there were 2 poppers in the trench. Boom, you take out the poppers, go through the entry point, and you're down into the trench. And you move off to your left, and right before you exit the trench, the next trench has 3 poppers. You take care of them. You come out of trench 1, you go into trench 2, engage the poppers over in trench 3. Come out of 2, go into 3 after they're engaged, engage the ones in 4, come out, go into 4, and take out the not really take out, but hit the steel IPSCs at the end of the bay. And roughly, you're making 40-yard pistol shots. It is run and gun. This time, instead of focusing on run and gun with the rifle, it's run and gun with the pistol. What can be more fun than that? So, is this a great stage? Yeah, it's awesome. You've got the greatest props to play with. And also, the weather's improved. The humidity has gone way down. The sun is out. You can see your targets. Glasses are not fogging up to the extent that they had on other stages, and actual progress was made. I got done with this stage and had time to spare before the buzzer went off. I didn't par out. Had I been ungimped by having a pulled hamstring, man, my time would have been a lot better. And as you watch Zach go through this, he's showing exactly how it should be done. So go ahead, take a look at mine, Zach's runs.
Ready.
Are you ready?
Ready!
Stand by!
Fuck!
Wait!
Wait, back! Poppers!
You are finished. Unload and shot clear. If clear, have it down. Holster. Your time was 109.55 seconds. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by! Hit! 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 If you're finished, clear. If clear, hammer down.
So compliments to Vostaleka. The props on this stage make it. I mean, real trenches to go through. Not lines painted on the ground, not some ribbons, hey, stay inside this area, you know, orange mesh up and stuff. None of that garbage. Real, honest to God trenches at a realistic depth. With the berms came up out of it, you know, there was about armpit high that you'd fire over. These were fighting trenches. Hasty, but trenches nonetheless. And the T-55 was there. You had an armored vehicle you could use as cover to engage your far targets. I mean, get more real than that. Tell me how. I'm all ears. I don't think it's going to happen. It's great stuff. Next thing, props to the ROs on this stage. You know, they're really looking out for the shooter safety. As soon as I showed up on the stage, they'd known I've been limping around, and they came to me and they said, look, crawl up the little stairs we make, and when you're done shooting, come down those stairs. Don't jump off the tank and all that. Looking out for my safety. When I'm coming out of the last trench, they offered a hand to help me out. Get back at the end, and we're clearing weapons and stuff. One of the ROs crawled up on the tank for me without me even having to ask. They just did it for me. Greatly appreciate it. Just really shows how safety conscious that the ROs were in this match, and it's just great props to them. This was a super fun stage. My only regret here, the hammy, I just couldn't go full speed ahead. Thank you all for tuning in. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in tomorrow for Stage 7.